Welcome back to another episode. This is the best YouTube channel ever called Taya Finds Temperance. And my camera is at a height where I have to slouch in order to be in the screen. Otherwise, I look like this. And this is why you bring your tripod even if you don't think you need it. That's the first lesson of the day. And other than that, I don't have much to deliver because I don't have a plan for this video at all. But yeah, maybe let's just begin with that. So I have recently landed in this free business accelerator course called Conscious Business Accelerator. And it's by 3 YouTubers, or 2 YouTubers. One's Victor Otto, and one is Aaron Doty. I don't know if that's how you say his last name, but I assume. And there's this other guy named Matt in it too. And basically they're just in this trio providing this business thing, and they are doing like a free beta testing group, which I am now part of. And actually, funny story, the first time I saw the advertisement for this beta testing, I didn't even sign up for it, which was like 4 months ago or something, because I was like, no way, they're gonna pick me to do this, so I didn't even try. And then it showed up again like a month ago or something on my Instagram ads, and I was like, fine, it's clearly showing up for a reason, so I will try. And I just wrote like, hi, I cook for retreats, that's my business, can I be a part of this group, basically, into the questionnaire that they have you fill out. And I get accepted, so I'm very excited, and I'm like, wow, this seems like it's a lot of responsibility, like they want feedback and stuff like that, like how am I gonna provide this? And I'm getting like really worked up and stressed out receiving something for free. And then I log onto it, and there's like 2,000 to 3,000 people in this beta testing group, and I'm like, oh. So it probably wasn't even that hard to get in with in the first place. And I think it's gonna be like one questionnaire on like what I learned, or how, you know, one questionnaire on like feedback. But I say this because I think it's funny how like, oh my lord, how easily we hold ourselves back without even trying first. At least I do, and I know I'm not alone. Come on. So yeah, don't hold yourself back. Something that might feel like it's really hard, or it's really easy for me to feel like I don't deserve something, because I'm like, oh, I'm getting something for free, it must be so difficult to do it right. But like, maybe you just deserve something useful and helpful for free because you just do. And yeah, that was what I learned from that. And even though this is like a business course thing, it's helping me a lot with my my video making, because it centers around finding your limiting beliefs and doing like personal work, because the idea of this is to make a business that's like conscious, and conscious just means like in line with your true values in life, and in line with like serving other people, like in line with creating a better world, or creating something from the soul, not just like creating a business because you want money. And that feels super duper important to me. So I'm really happy to be surrounded by that and to get solid advice on it. But I'm also, yeah, it's also just helping me in life in general, because any limiting beliefs that you're going to have about starting your own business or YouTube channel, or like whatever it is, if it comes from a place of heart, or like a place of soul, from a place of service and giving to others, it is going to trigger, it's going to trigger a lot of like negative beliefs that you have about yourself, like that people won't accept you as you are, or that you're not providing something that's valuable enough, or you don't deserve to be paid for what you bring to the table, etc. It can go on in like so many different directions, but these ideas that we can apply to our business apply to us in general, and often these limiting beliefs stem from childhood. And maybe I'll do a video on limiting beliefs only. That could be cool. But I just haven't prepared. I feel like I have I have to prepare a lot for like informational stuff, but maybe that's just a limiting belief and I can just go off the top of my head, perhaps. But I don't think today because my battery is low. I can only film like 19 videos on this, 19 minutes of video, and now I did like 19 or 15 minutes last time. I haven't charged it since, and now we're 7 minutes into this one, so we'll see how long it lasts. But this is just kind of me being silly. Okay, I totally lost where I was going. Limiting beliefs. Yeah, so one of my limiting beliefs, like I talked about last video, was about perfectionism, or is about perfectionism. And one of the things that they mention in this course is to make, or to follow CCIA, which stands for Consistent, Committed, Imperfect Action. Which is what I've been trying to embody with this YouTube stuff, because I do try to make it perfect, and then I end up not taking action, not doing it consistently, or being committed to it, really. So that's why today I'm doing action, and I have no plan for it, really. I'm just talking here. But yeah, I think CCIA is something that everyone should have up in their room as a reminder to consistently commit to something if you want to get, somewhere in your life, especially somewhere that's like in line with your values and in line with the change you want to see in the world. And yeah, so that's the CC: committed, consistent, and then imperfect. You don't have to be perfect, just do something. Plus, like, as I was saying in the last video, perfect is just like this abstract idea. It usually doesn't even have like any real definition to it. Like, when I think like, oh, my video has to be perfect, I don't think like, oh, it has to tick these 4 boxes or these 10 boxes. It's just like, oh, it has to fit what I think other people will like. But I don't know what other people will like, so my video will never be perfect, and thus I will never post it, because inside I know that it's never going to be perfect. So that's why perfectionism is destructive. And maybe if you have like a list of, I want my video to be like this, that can be fine if it's manageable and you're not truly holding yourself back. Like, it's good to have like a list of requirements, maybe if you're more experienced and you feel like you want to keep up a certain standard. But like when you're starting out, I don't really feel like there's any need for that. It should just be about exploration and trying different things and learning to express yourself and learning how to do all these new skills. What the fuck? Almond butter on my cheek. Also note that today I'm drinking water, which was needed. But yeah, just take action. And with that being said, I also think this might be my final point, because I do think my camera will go under soon. But any change or anything that you want to see in the world, it has to start with you. And that's the way that you're going to feel most satisfied too, is going to be participating instead of just wishing and hoping that the world is gonna change or become what you want, at the core you are part of this world. And what you do matters, even if you try to rationalize it as like, I'm just one person in a world of like 8 billion. So what can I do? But the truth is that it does start with you. Every action that you take affects somebody else. And that's how beliefs and I don't know, beliefs and like action starts. It has to start with someone. And if you look back, like at any movement, it has started with someone. And that someone is not any more capable or different than you are. It just takes time to build up like a certain energy level. Like in my case, like I'm just starting YouTube, so I'm not automatically gonna have like 50 million followers, you know? It takes time to build up momentum, and that's perfect because it takes time to develop your skills. Someone who doesn't have the skills to express themselves fully or to edit fully isn't gonna have all that momentum because it takes time to build up. And the way that you grow goes hand in hand with how your business or your channel grows, or the impact that you make on the world. But it all starts with you. And don't bring yourself down. Like, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Don't neglect your own power because you're afraid to step into it. Know that once you do, other people will see you, will hear you, will respect your message, and will appreciate the reason why you are here on earth, and will appreciate what you bring to the table. At least if they're conscious and aware. Some people won't, but that's just because they're still also stuck in this victim mindset of like, I don't matter and why should I try in life? But if it starts with you, that can help change the people near you as well. But it's not your responsibility to. And if you are around a lot of people who just aren't on that same wavelength, then don't worry, you will find your community. People, if you seek, people will find you. And you will find people, of course. So yeah, that kind of just went a little bit all over the place, but yeah, I think there's some really beautiful points in there that hopefully can be helpful, and I really want to help guide people to feel more fulfilled and to feel more free in life and to know their worth and to feel safe to express what they want to see in the world and express their journey and what they want to give to people. So obviously I'm 22, I'm young, I am totally just starting my own journey in a lot of ways, but I do come from a background where I've been around personal development my whole life, and I've been around a lot of spiritual people and spiritual ideals. So I do feel I have a lot to share, and I'm very excited to share it. And I'm learning. This is a learning process. So if you want to be a part of it, then please subscribe and join this community that I'm building, and we can learn together. Okay. With that being said, goodbye, and I'll see you soon. Still need to drink more water, I guess.